What's going on, everyone? Welcome into another guide for Anno 1800. So this guide right here is a big thank you to Jasper for pointing this out to me over on the Annoverse Discord. It's something I did not know was a thing in the game. So a lot of people are always asking, hey, I have a bunch of stuff set to buy in my harbor, such as, I've got wood, fish, potatoes, work clothes, schnapps, flour. I've got a bunch of stuff to buy, but no one is selling that stuff to me. Why are they not selling it to me? Well, now I understand exactly how this system works, and I am here to share it with you. The way that the goods are sold to you at your trading post from the neutral traders has two different things that affect that. One is what they have for sale at their harbor. That's the obvious one. That's the one everybody knows. Like Archie can sell me sewing machines, pocket watches, bricks, steel beams, or timber. He can sell me any of those, and as he sells that stuff to me, that stock will decrease. I don't believe he's going to sell any to me at the moment, but if he was to sell me 10 steel beams, this right here would go down to 1. Madame Kahina, same thing. She can sell me currently rum or chocolate. Later on, she'll also sell cigars and coffee to me as well from her stock. But what if you need other goods from the neutral traders and you want to get some of that from them? Well, the way it works is you have to actually sell the goods to them. I know, that sounds kind of weird. There is a virtual pool that the neutral traders and the AI, also the expansion AI, has this virtual pool that they pull from. If I was to sell Archie 50 tons of work clothes and trade that to him, the next time he comes around, he is going to sell me back 50 tons of work clothes. Let's crank things up and let's watch that happen. Actually, here comes Madame Kahina. That's going to be a little bit faster for us, but our ship isn't over there. So what I'm going to do is do a quick cut until I have either a ship in place or Archie comes back down, and I'll show you how this works. Okay, here comes Archie with his clipper. Now remember, we did just sell 50 work clothes to him. So we wait and we make the transaction. 50 work clothes. Now, if we watch and wait for his ships to come around again, he won't sell me any more work clothes because he has sold me back everything that he had in stock, which was the 50 work clothes that I sold to him. He's going to come around and he's just going to leave. He had nothing else to sell to me. He only has 2 ships right now, so I'm going to go ahead also and sell him that timber, or the wood rather. I'm going to sell him that wood. And now that we're over at Kahina, let's go ahead and sell her 50 wood and 50 fish. And again, we'll do a quick cut until their ships come back around to trade. We'll watch that trade and that transaction, see how it happens. And I will talk about a little bit more from that after that point. Okay, here comes Archie, and he should sell me 50 wood. He won't sell me any fish, though, because there's no more fish or work clothes for him. Well, he doesn't have fish at all, and he doesn't have any more work clothes. There's the 50 wood. Now, I did sell both the wood and the fish to Madame Kahina, so we should get 50 wood and 50 fish. 1 wood. 1 wood. Oh, because it's full. I forgot. Did I turn these guys off? Maybe I didn't.
Wake me up when you're ready.
Oh, never mind. It's because I had 25 in stock. Right. 25 in stock plus 50 is 75. Duh. Anyways, so that is how it works. You have to have the goods sold to the neutral traders for them to sell it back to you. You can't just stick up a buy order for fish and work clothes at the beginning of the game because they're not going to sell it to you unless there are other AI in the game. If you have other AI in your game, as you can see in mine, I do not. There are no other AIs on the map besides me. If there were other AIs, it doesn't matter who. It could be, anywhere from Benta all the way up to Margaret Hunt. As they start selling goods in their harbors, and you see Kahina, Archie, this also extends to Isabel and Nate, as they are going around and buying goods from the other AIs as well, from their virtual stock. Those goods also become available to sell to you from the neutral trader. The way you can see what kind of goods are available at the AIs is obviously you need a trade agreement with them to see what they're selling, and then go to their different harbors, and they will have large, like, well, not always large amounts. Their big islands are going to have like massive stocks of goods to sell, but their smaller islands may just have something like wood, fish, work clothes, maybe clay. I rarely see them selling a lot of building materials. They can sell, I have seen them sell reinforced concrete and windows on occasion, so that does happen. Not often, but sometimes it does. And they usually will sell it in like stacks of like maybe 400 or 500 or something like that on their larger islands. It just kind of depends on the size of the city. But those goods that are also being sold on the AI's islands are available in that virtual stock for the neutral traders to come around and sell. So what does this mean? This means that there are a lot of goods that you can purchase that you may not have access to build yet, or you might not have the fertility for it. And you can strategically use the neutral traders to try to supplement or totally fulfill certain resource needs until you can build them yourselves. You just have to see what the AIs are selling, try to get those trade agreements with them so you can see what their stocks are, and work around their stocks and try to manage yourself around those if you need to do that. Otherwise, it's just a really cool, handy little thing to know that you can buy goods from the neutral traders as long as those goods are being sold by someone on the map, whether it be you, although I'm not sure why you would buy and want to buy and sell the same good, but you could. The balance option is really nice for that. You know, if you want to keep a balance, say, of like just 50 at all times, my num lock is off. Say we just have a balance of 50. That way, if I go over 50, I'm constantly selling a little excess fish to the neutral traders. But if I happen to drop below 50, then they're going to start selling that stock back to me, obviously at a slightly inflated price than what they paid for it. But it is a good way to manage that. So that's it. That is actually how passive trade specifically works and how you can get your hands on different goods that you might need in the game. So the biggest thing is having AI on the map is really, really important. A lot of people like to play without the AI because it is a lot more peaceful, but you're not going to get as good of passive trade opportunities as you would if you already had AI on the map. So just take that a little bit, and kind of play with it how you might want to. All right, and with that, guys, that is it for me. Again, big thank you to Jasper Willem for pointing this out to me. I hope this helped you out and helped you understand the passive trade functions a little bit better. Let me know down below if it did, and leave me a comment if you have any questions on it. Other than that, I'll see you in the next video. Take care.